Hi everyone, it's Dawn, and I wanted to come on here today to review the Bare Minerals Original Foundation Powder, and it has an SPF of 15 in it. It's a very clean powder foundation, and it's vegan, and it's sulfate, paraben, phthalate, fragrance, and toxic chemical free. It gets a very good, almost perfect rating from the EWG website, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about this powder. It has won the Glamour magazine award for their Best in Beauty award for 10 consecutive years. I think that's how I found out about it, probably about 7 or 8 years ago, and I've always had one on hand ever since. And even though I've gone on to try many other powder foundations, this has always been my absolute favorite. And so even though it's been out for a while, I thought this is the one I would review for you today, because the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale has it on sale coming up, and I'm going to put the date below of when it's going to be on sale and for how much. But this retails for $29, and I'll also put how many ounces are in the product below. It comes in 30 shades that will not change or oxidize on you, and it's mineral rich. It's tinted with mineral pigment. It has titanium oxide and zinc oxide in it, and a mineral sunblock. So that's good, because a lot of ladies in the clean beauty community do not like a chemical sunblock, and this one is a mineral sunblock, so that's a really good thing. It luminizes with mica, and it has a silky skin-like texture when you get it onto your skin, and it leaves you with a silky luminous finish. So it sounds perfect, right? They have a special technique of putting it on, and it is the swirl, tap, buff method. And I started using this product when I was using Retin-A pretty regularly, and I would peel back then. I was using the Obagi skincare with the Retin-A, and I was peeling a lot. I no longer like that. I don't let my skin get to the point of a lot of peeling, except for maybe once a year when I'm trying to do a very deep exfoliation. But other than that, on the daily, I don't peel. But if you do, and if you like that, this is a great foundation for that, because it doesn't grab onto the dead skin flakes or dry patches. You can buff it into your skin, and it sort of just makes those areas of dryness look a little bit better, a little bit smoother. And I'm not sure exactly how it does that, but it does. And what I also love is that this does not leave you with a muddy finish. Like some powder foundations I've tried, one that I really love a lot is the Tarte Amazonian Clay powder foundation, but I have to be careful with that one, because it can end up leaving my skin with some patches that just sort of look a little muddy, and that's the best way I can describe it. But this one does not do that. So what you do is you take a kabuki brush, and I don't know if this is the kabuki brush that came with the product, but any kabuki brush you like, and you just take your product and you put it in and swirl it around, because it just has some little holes in there that dispenses enough of the product, and you can get it on your brush, then tap off your brush, and then I usually start on my forehead and just start buffing around on my face. It's not rocket science, but I just thought I would demo it for you. Another way you can do it is shake a little bit of the product out onto the lid, and see, I've got it on the lid again. Swirl my brush, tap my brush. So the brush is kind of loaded with product, pretty evenly dispersed, so you don't get those globs of powder anywhere on your face. And again, buff, 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 and it's buildable. So the more product you put on and buff in, the more buildable the coverage is. But what I really also love about this product is it's a great product for a no makeup look. So if you're not wearing any makeup at all, or just maybe some mascara and lip gloss, this just gives your skin a really luminous, beautiful finish, and it looks like your real skin. So there, I just buff, buff, buff. And I'm gonna bring you in real close so you can see there's no areas where I have powder just sort of settling in. And the great thing about this Silky formulation is that it won't crease during the day. So I'm not gonna find areas, even though I have a little bit more of a combination oily skin type, I won't get it gathering in my creases or anything like that, like around my nose or in my fine lines around my eyes or anything like that. It really does stay put. And when you go to Sephora or Ulta, in the area where you check out, they often have this in tiny little containers, and I've purchased those too so I can keep them in my purse, and I just keep a tiny little brush with me for touch-ups in case I'm having a day that goes into the evening and I just want to touch up my powder foundation. So anyway, I'm going to go put on the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just added a very nude lipstick and a tiny bit of blush. I just used the Juice Beauty blush, and I used the Revlon lipstick in Bare Affair, and it's just a nice nude, and it's a pretty nice, natural, everyday makeup look, and it does something good for your skin while you're wearing it. It's just full of minerals, and it doesn't settle into your pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. So I wanted to make sure I came on here and told you about the Bare Minerals Clean Natural Powder Foundation with an SPF of 15, and I hope you liked my review. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a blessed and beautiful day.